and welcome here to another beautiful session of the Room Podcast with me, your host, Chisanga. And in this week's edition, we are joined by another guest who I hope that by the end of this podcast, we'll get to know better. So, to start with, tell us your name.
Okay. My name's Titus Chisha. Okay. Some people call me Tilo, some of them they call me Deltoid. Yeah, that's my names.
Alright, Titus. Tell us a brief background about yourself,
Okay.
Especially your academic life up to where you are.
Alright, okay. So Titus was born and bred in Lusaka. Then I started my grade 1 at Vimpas Trust School. It was a private school. Then I went to Lusakasa. Then I went to Chilenje South Secondary School, where I was the head boy. I was also the Jets vice president there. Then I came to Unza. Yeah. So that's my background in terms of my academic background.
Alright, so what are you studying at Unza?
Right now I'm doing medicine and surgery, MBCHB, second year. Yeah.
Alright, so why did you choose medicine and surgery?
Growing up, when I was a child, I just wanted to be a medical doctor. I knew no other profession. I just wanted to be a medical doctor because I thought I wanted to do business, but because I know the business, so I decided that I'd do some other things like medicine, of which I enjoy doing.
Alright.
Yes.
Wonderful. So how has your experience been like this year, this academic year?
This has been tough, especially that how the studies was in terms of the learning wasn't okay, and again trying to maintain both the business and the school, it was very hard. So I would say this year was a challenging year. Yes, in my main school.
All right. So as challenging as it was, what tactics do you recommend for someone to cope with med school?
I think the tactics are just simple. You study at any time that you want, especially your free time, and you study you can study 24/7. Depends. After you do whatever you are doing, then okay. For me, it was just studying whenever I want to study, like on my free time. So I would separate my time. After doing what I'm doing, then I go for my studies, like every time, either in the night, in daylight, as long as I want to study.
All right. Yeah. So basically you're highlighting that time management is very important.
Yeah, time management, very important.
You have to put in that extra effort, work hard. Alright, coming to your political life. You were seen as an active member of the Unza political society. You are participating in campaigns, you are seen in the front lines there, helping your friends campaign. What gives you the motivation, to participate in politics, campus politics?
Okay, well, so for me, when it comes to student politics, the drive behind that is the injustice that I see amongst students. You see how the student life is supposed to be. It has been compromised. So what I'm saying is there's too much injustice when it comes to academic life in university. So I usually engage myself in politics because I want to change something. Changing something in terms of how certain things and certain decisions when it comes to a student populace are. So that's why I engage myself in active politics. Yeah, because I know myself, I'm a politician. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just might be the change that the people need.
Yes.
Yeah. So you were supposed to contest in this year's Unzasu elections, and you were denied the opportunity. How did that affect you?
Okay, it affected me in such a way that I wanted to save the students, but because of my myself not being eligible to stand, so it was very difficult. But I moved on because I knew that there are more opportunities that are coming way forward. I might stand in the years that are coming. Yeah, so I had to leave it like that because I knew that when it's not your time, it's not your time. So I had to give up like that.
All right. So you are still motivated to stand in these political positions these coming years?
Yes, I'm still motivated because I have the passion to serve the students in the near future. Right. Yes.
So who is your favorite Zambian or African politician?
African politician. Myself, I would say it's Julius Malema. Yeah, Julius Malema is very, very influential. He influences me in terms of how he does his politics. He's a very good politician, African politician and Pan-Africanist. And when it comes to in Unza, in terms of student politics, I think Special Counsel is one of the best and is my inspiration when it comes to student politics. I've learned a lot from him, very much.
All right.
Yeah.
So moving away from politics, now going to co-curricular activities. You are a footballer.
Yes.
I've seen playing for your class. how does that affect your academic life? How do you balance up sports with your academics?
Sports, okay, usually because we don't do it 24/7, so you find that my sports life, my sport life has been okay because you find that I do it on my free time, and usually we do it as a class, so there's no need to say, okay, me I'm study, I need to study, because when we're doing sports, everyone is doing it, and you find that it's even a way that we cope up with our stress if we would want a tough week, especially the way it is in med school. So I feel nice. It has affected my academic life in such a way that it's a stress relief for me. So it's very much important in my academic life as a medical student.
All right. So do your teammates motivate you to do better? Looking at the fact that you guys score a lot during competitions, seeing during the Unzameta Go tournament, there are some quarrels on who's supposed to go in, who plays better. So how do your friends motivate you to do better?
Okay, I might say my team has made two soccer team. It's a very good team because you find that the only thing that I love from my team is that the support. We support each other, we push each other, regardless of us having some issues there and then, because of we are a lot and people want to compete for numbers. But I like the support. And not only from the medical team itself, but from the medical students, the medical themselves, they support us. And I just pray that the support should just continue even next year as we approach the next academic year. Yeah, the team is just okay, very motivating. Very motivating.
Very wonderful. We hope that this coming years you are seeing activating, participating actively and actually winning trophies for the Med 2 class, of course, or Med 3 by next year, of course. So you are a business person.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about your business.
Okay, so my business, actually the name of my business is Deltoid. Deltoid is the name of the business, and most of the medical students they know Deltoid is the shoulder, so Deltoid is actually a business that ventures into a lot of things. We do a lot. We sell clothes. We are involved in financial leasing. We do a lot. Okay, we venture into a lot of stuff. And we're actually a place of business opportunities, like our shoulder ourselves is just where you can find a lot. So we venture into a lot. Some of them can't mention them, but we do a lot of stuff. Yeah.
All right. So how do you manage your business and academics? How do you balance the two?
Okay, so in terms of business management and school management, trying to manage these things, it's a very tough thing, and especially that this is my first time trying to maintain business in my academia, so it has been very tough. But from the support that I had from different people, you find that it became a little bit easier because people would help me whenever I need some help, especially my close friends that were with me, they used to help me a lot. So it's to maintain business and academia, I think time management is the main thing here. You need to know when to do business and when to do school. So you need to balance up, because they say a good dancer must know whenever you stay a lot into something, you normally lose it. So a good dancer must know when to leave the stage. So don't do a lot of business, you forget your academia. So do the business and do the academia. Balance both things.
All right. Yeah. So in the next 15 years, how do you want to see Titus? Like, where do you want to be? Like, give us a picture of that.
In the next 15 years, I would like to see myself giving opportunities to my fellows, being that person that to give opportunities to my my peers, especially my friends, the people that I don't know. I just want to be like, in the next 15 years, to be a blessing to others. You know what I say? A person that gives opportunities to others, because I know how it is when it comes to the issue of opportunities in life. So you give out opportunities to your friends. Yeah.
All right. So in winding up this show, we talk about your relationships. Of course, coming to your love life. It is very rare for a footballer, to not have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So are you in a relationship? Do you have a girlfriend?
It's a very good question. Yeah. Okay. Right now, I might say yes. I'm in one. There's someone that I'm actually attached to. Though we have one or two, three things that we are going through, but yeah, it's a relationship, but we're trying to improve. We improve. Yeah.
All right. So, how does your partner, affect your life, every aspect of your life? How do they help you? How do you think they keep you going further?
Okay. It's a tough question, but I'll answer that. Yeah, I usually have a supporting partner. Okay, I might say, okay, she's a very good person. She pushes me. She advises me. She's someone that is always saying, okay, do this, don't do that. Okay, sometimes, and I actually I appreciate, she's a person that understands, because I've been involved in a lot of situations, involved in a lot of these activities, but then she's one person that understands. She won't say, no, why are you doing this, then I'll leave. Okay, I like it. She's someone that understands, and I'm very proud of her. Okay, I just wish that we are together. We are together like in the next in 1 year, 5 years, like that. Yeah. So I just
And I wish you the best too.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. So as we come to wind up this show, I hope that you have gotten to know more about Titus. Personally, I have enjoyed this one and I've learned so much from him today, and I hope you too have learned something from him. But before he goes, I would like him to stare into the camera and just give a piece of advice, to the viewers out there, any piece of pertaining any aspect of life.
Okay. One thing I'll just advise the people that are watching there is that in life you should have a goal. Number one, you need to have confidence, regardless of where you're coming from. Because I personally myself, I'm just a push. I come from nowhere, but in life we just have to be pushers. Confidence. Try to push. Don't think about where you're coming from. You have the greatest opportunity. You're at Unza. This is the land of opportunities. Therefore, fight hard. Get the opportunities and be able to give opportunities to your friends out there. And it's very much important. So in life, have confidence.
All right. A wonderful piece of advice there coming from Titus. And I hope you do heed to the advice that he has given you. All right, viewers, we have come to the end of this show today, and I hope to see you next time.